Okay, here's our tibial rotation. So the goal here is just to move the shin bone into external and internal rotation. I'm going to put a little X on the top of my shin so that you can see it, and that the movement is coming, almost being driven from here. From there, I'm going to get a block or something in between my knees so that when I go into, especially tibial internal rotation, I'm not coming into femoral internal rotation, because that's everything moving as a chunk. So block between the knee in a little bit of flexion, definitely not straight. You can play around with how much, it's up to you. I like people to really pull their toes up so that the ankle becomes more rigid. And what we're going to try and do then is, it might help you to put your hand over that part of your shin and put the other hand on your femur or your thigh if you want. I'm not going to do that, just so you can see this moving. And what we'll do is we'll turn out into external rotation as much as we can, and then I'm going to turn into internal rotation as much as we can. People typically are going to be much more limited in internal rotation, so make sure that you're not kind of leaving that short. Where people will go wrong here is that they'll invert and evert their ankle, so they're kind of trying to drive it from their ankle. That's why I'm asking you to be on your heel, pull your toes up, and make sure that you're feeling that the movement is coming from this end of the shin rather than the ankle here. A good cue for some people might be, if you want to put your hand on the back of your knee, if I turn to the side a little bit here, if you put the hand on the back of your knee, it's almost this hamstring tendon that you're going to feel, and they're like reins on a horse controlling your shin. So if I still have the block, still have the ankle, and I pull my shin out to external rotation, I'll feel this rein, this tendon here pulling like this. Internal, as I turn in, I'll feel that rein pulling in this way. So you have a choice of going hand on the shin and feeling it move, or hand on the hamstring tendons and feeling them move. Either way, what we're looking for is a good rep would be where I swim out with a bit of tension into external rotation, and I swim all the way back into internal rotation. I'm not getting halfway and then I'm doing something with my ankle. I'm really trying to be as smooth out and in as I can, and the block will help you, because if you don't have the block, you're going to probably end up moving from your femur.